difficult is that you can sit with somebody that you never sat with before. Strike up a conversation with someone you have a shared interest with around some subject you have in class. And I think those kind of things come a lot more easily than you might expect. It's just like you make friends the rest of the time.
Well, I have a question. How many of the white students here tonight attend a church that's pastored, the senior pastor is a person of color? Okay, so there's a few. There's a lot of big white-led churches in the Twin Cities. I would challenge you to think about when you come back in the fall to attend a church of color led by a minister of color and develop those friendships in the context of the church and be mentored by the pastors and the elders in that congregation, but also step out and mentor, you be a mentor for some younger kids of color that may have a home environment with a single parent and not much support and resources, that they could use a Bethel student to help them with their homework, to send them an encouraging text, to take them out on the weekends to see a game and take a walk and be mentored, but also mentor, because you are leaders. You have a destiny. You are ambassadors for Christ. And I believe that God's Spirit is moving in a powerful way on this campus. And I look forward to seeing the fruit of more and more people stepping up and stepping out for love and justice at Bethel University.
Thank you. In Iowa, where I grew up, we had a saying, the cows aren't going to milk themselves. You got to get out there and you got to do something. But my grandpa would say, if you see a problem, get to work fixing it. Even before you know how to completely fix it. Okay, you gotta get to work at it. So I'm saying do something. Now I say that with a little caution because I realize we have a lot of us who are white, we have the white supremacy and white power that we're working out of, so we can really screw stuff up real quick. So have that playing in the back of your mind. But don't wait until you have it all figured out before you do something. Start doing something. And they just gave you wonderful examples. So I'm going to leave you with that. The cows aren't going to milk themselves. We got to get out and milk some cows. I want to thank these panelists here. Let's give them a round of applause. Leah is going to come up and wrap up our time together. We did not get to all the questions. I got note cards flying all over the place up here, which is really encouraging for me. I've worked here at Bethel for about 8 years. This is the first time we've had this kind of a public conversation about whiteness, white supremacy, white identity. And I didn't know if anyone would show up tonight, to be honest with you. So to have people show up and have more note cards than we can get to was a wonderful problem. So thank you. We'll try to figure out some alternative ways of addressing some of these questions over these next few months here at the school year and in the next year.
Thanks, Tandon. Thanks, Peter, Colette, Alex, David, for sharing, for being here. Thanks to you all for being a part of this time. I forgot to this last time I was up here. I'm Leah, full-time Associate Dean for Intercultural Programs and Services in the Office of Student Life here at Bethel. Christian is going to pray us out. We will hold on to questions that weren't answered and be thoughtful about how to be able to respond to those. If you or other people have other questions that aren't up here that come to you in the coming days and few weeks before the semester ends, there is a question box outside the CC, which is the CCC, the Cultural Connection Center, won't open until the fall, but there's a box there that can receive questions about all kinds of diversity-related things. The CCC is in CC 317, across from the Music Lounge. Lots of seats there. If you have questions that come up, feel free to drop those. You can